What's good, y'all, and welcome back to another episode of the Hurls and Smallz Show. Coming to you guys on a Saturday afternoon, previewing Week 11 of the NFL season. Man, the season's flying by, but we got a great slate of football this week. We got some players coming back. One of the best players in the league coming back. One of the best quarterbacks in the league coming back.
No way you're starting the show with that fucking dude.
No, you're right. Let's save the best for last. Let's save the best. We'll get there. We'll get there for one Brock Purdy. But, I hope you guys are all doing well on this Saturday afternoon. Go down, like, comment, and sub if you guys are new. Head over to the TikTok, the Twitter, the Instagram, and all those in the links in the description. Now, Brady, how you doing, man? You look angry. You all right?
Well, I wasn't angry. I was just a little confused. You said the best for last. I thought my headphones were bugging out, but I'm doing okay, man. Last episode would have been what? It's Monday? It's Tuesday? Last preview episode I said Monday. We locked in. This is my worst week in a long time, man. Not just a couple days. The entire week. You know, one of my biggest vices in life when it comes to not being fat.
You're not fat.
It's a circle. They cut it into triangles.
Pizza.
Put some sauce under it.
Pizza. Yep. I had a slice today too. Let's
just say that we went 5 rounds. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Because it's 5 rounds every week. It's a 5-day week, but
yeah.
Pizza went 5-0 this week. Let's just say that was my dinner for
so you have pizza every day of the week. What happened to you? I remember you saying like, "Hey, I'm buying these boxes of mac and cheese, so it's like I'm just gonna eat the mac and cheese, so I know I'm under my."
Oh, they down there.
He was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna have the pizza." Now, was it like you were buying a new box of pizza every day, or you were having like the leftovers on some days, or?
Monday, I went to the place over here. Ate that pizza. Tuesday, I went to Domino's. Wednesday, I went back over here. Thursday, I went to Domino's, and then today, I went to the place over the other way.
So it wasn't no leftover shit. It was like, this guy back in here again. He must love our fucking pizza. Dang.
At least I went to 3 different places in those 5 days.
So you were just fucking on a pizza tour, just trying places around the fucking city.
Bro, I went to Domino's yesterday, right? And when I'm going to Domino's, I order it before I change my clothes at work. So I know that, like, it's going to take me a little while. And then I went to Dollar General after work, too. So I knew that I would walk into Domino's, walk right back out. I walk, because Domino's says 19 minutes for your pizza to be ready. I said, okay. I walk in after 24 minutes. Why does this man tell me we haven't even started your pizza?
I would have been pissed. I'd have been pissed.
Not even like making it. Yeah. Not in the oven. They haven't even folded out the fucking dough.
They just had to sit there for.
I said, "Oh, can we just cancel it then?"
That's fair.
You really don't want to wait? That's what this fucking dude hits me with.
But you said pizza went 5-0, so that means you ended up waiting.
How about slap the fuck out this dude?
But you ended up waiting.
He goes, "It'll only be 9 minutes. I'll go make it right now." And in the background, they go, "Cheese pizza going in."
I don't know why that's so funny.
So I waited that 8 minutes.
And you enjoyed that.
Boy, pizza. Was it worth it.
Man, I can't even blame you. I was bad today too. For breakfast, I had these little frozen like breakfast burritos that I really like. I had 2 of those. They're 300 calories each, so that's 600 calories. I had a slice of pizza today while I was working because I was working at a CVS that's right by one of my favorite. Like whenever we go out downtown and we're all drunk, this is like the best pizza on the planet. I love it. So I was there. And that's also by the club I was at Halloween. So I took a video of where I was at when I was fucking passed out. Cause that's my first time back since being passed out outside of the club. And that club actually ended up closing down. But yeah, I had a slice of pizza there and their slices are fucking huge. So it's not like a normal slice of pizza. So The normal slice is what, like 300-400 calories. That one's probably like another 600. So that's probably puts me at 1200 right there. Then I finished that CVS. It was a big order at that CVS. It was like 100 plus cases. So I was in there for like 3.5 hours. Like, that pizza kind of went through me. My favorite pad thai spot is, just literally right next door because it's a strip. It's like a downtown. So there's a bunch of different shit. I was like, fuck it. I haven't taken break yet. So let me just go take my lunch and go in here and grab a little pad thai. Had the pad thai, was absolutely fucking stuffed. And I'm like, all right, that'll be my last. I went a little over today, but that's fine. That'll be my last meal of the day. Come home, go to the gym. Friend, I told you this earlier. My friend is like, hey, let's walk over to the Publix that's next door, get my girl some Takis. She says she wanted some. I'm like, all right, bet, no problem. We walk in there. He has a crazy sweet tooth, so I know we got to stay away from the bakery. Somehow we start just inching our way over there. We're looking at the cakes. Like, oh, no, we shouldn't get the cakes. We're staying locked in. We're looking at the ice cream. The ice cream's BOGO. We say, fuck it. It's the healthy ice cream. It's Halo Top. We'll get the ice cream. Forget the cakes. We'll get the ice cream. So we get the ice cream. It's BOGO. It's like $3.90 for the entire pint. That's whatever. I'm not going to eat the whole pint of ice cream, so that's nothing. We're walking to checkout like I told you. We see a little stand in the middle of the store. Has the chocolate cakes on them. And we don't need them. We're good. It's a sign, but no, we're good. Somebody in front of us buying chocolate cake. So he goes and grabs a chocolate cake. Then when he grabbed it, I was just like, fuck it. I'm going to go grab one too. Fuck it. We'll just eat bad today. I already went over, so I was like, fuck it. Let's go all the way in. Let's double, triple down on it. So I got that chocolate
that's
cake.
Like my biggest flaw.
And then we didn't have spoons, so my fucking hungry ass, I went to the bakery. I was like, hey, y'all got spoons back there? Can I just grab a couple spoons? I start eating the cake before we even walk out of that motherfucker. I pay for that cake and rip it open immediately. That's how bad my sweet tooth was. Because I was saying I needed something sweet, but we had the ice cream. I could have just had that fucking Halo Top ice cream. But that cake was staring us fucking down. So I'm eating the cake before we even walk out of the Publix. I get in my car because we didn't drive together. I get in my car before I even pull out of the lot. I text them, bro. That clarity just fucking hit. I'm so mad at myself that I had this cake. I'm sitting there looking at the half-eaten cake as I'm literally eating the ice cream still. I'm eating the ice cream in the car while I'm texting him. And I'm like, fuck, man. And now that it's sitting in the fridge, and it's going to sit there forever. I'm just going to end up fucking throwing it out. I'm so mad at myself about that. Because it's like, I was bad like earlier on in the day, and I had the pad thai, the pizza, whatever. It was like, that was manageable. It is what it is. I ate a little over. It is what it is. But then I had the cake and the ice cream, and not too great of a day eating wise for me, but we'll lock back in tomorrow and it's like it never happened.
One of my biggest flaws is like, if I'm bad one day, it's like, fuck the rest of the week.
No.
Instead of, I want to be better tomorrow. Because I'm bad Monday, it's like, you'll just get back on track tomorrow. Tuesday comes and it's like, you had a pizza yesterday. Might as well have another one. And I'm not even a soda guy. And I had like 9 20-ounce bottles this week. Like, I was just terrible.
Wow.
I went to Dollar General and bought 4 bags of candy.
Holy, and like the Halloween variety pack?
No,
okay,
just like the little bags. But like, bad week, man. Very bad week. And I'm
So you're locking back in on Monday.
Old. That's the plan.
That's the plan, right? Yeah, that's the plan.
I'm getting old because my day today was defined by 2 events. And you're not supposed to be able to say that, but I wake up this morning, I'm getting ready for work, I walk outside, I'm getting in my car, and an older gentleman with his dog is walking out front. And I'm getting in, I was like, I can say hi to the dude. So I just said, how's it going, or something like that. And I look at his dog, and it's a little plump chocolate lab. He's a fat fella. I said, oh, he's a big fella. The dog looks at me and immediately starts trotting at me.
Like he fucking understood you.
It looked like he had a fucking smile on his face coming towards you like, oh, hey.
Okay.
The old man goes, no, Max, come back. He stops and looks at the old man and turns and just keeps coming at me. So I pet the dog.
You pet him? Okay.
Oh, for sure. I was getting him some love. And I turned and was walking like back towards the guy so the dog would follow me. And I had already opened my car door. The dog starts to get in my car. He was the cutest little fucking dog ever, though.
He didn't
And I
dirty up the
finally got
car or
him back.
anything?
No.
Okay.
I finally got him back to the guy, and he looks at the dog. This guy's probably late 60s, maybe 70. He looks at the dog and goes, "Dang it, Max, you're delaying my coffee time." It just kept walking. What it must be to be an old man.
Just doing
And then
nothing and just relaxing.
yeah, up at 6:30 in the morning for what reason? To walk your fat dog. It's about 3 p.m. I've been there since 7. Been ready to go home since 7:05, and we stripped airplane panels this week, and that shit sucks. But we finally got it done, and I'm putting these little stands against the ladder, just like propping them up. And right behind the ladder is one of the pieces of the airplane. Not a cheap part. I put too many of the stands against the ladder, so the ladder like topples over because it couldn't sustain the weight. The ladder bumps against the airplane piece. I saw my life flash before my eyes because I don't want to pay for the fucking thing. I said, "Oh shit!" Went to catch the airplane piece. My leg got stuck in the things that I was stacking against the ladder, and I busted my ass, dude. I fell on that ground hard as hell. Everything just toppled into the ground. My two homies that was over moving something else turned and looked
looking
at
over
me
like,
like,
what the fuck is
you
going on?
doing?
Yeah.
They see me land on the ground, fucking on my back, and start laughing at me.
It's like out of a movie. You just hear the fucking like pots and pans just falling. Like, what the fuck is this dude going?
Literally, bro. I was so not disappointed in myself, but like, what the fuck am I doing?
It is what it is. It happens. It happens. It was definitely one of those days for me too. Not a great day for me. Like work was definitely a drag today. It was one of those days where bottles are just fucking. Oh my! Yesterday was the fucking worst. So yesterday I'm on the clock at like fucking 6:30, and I'm not off yet. I'm at a Family Dollar, and I'm finishing up my last fucking like cart of shit. I'm putting it up, and it's one fucking like I have 112 or 2 liter left. I'm like, I'm not bringing this 112 liter to the fucking back. So I'm like, I'm gonna fucking put it in behind some. It was like a Diet Coke. I'm gonna shove the Diet Coke behind the regular Coke, even though it can't fit with the other Diet Cokes. I'm gonna fit it in behind the regular Coke. You know, I'm just gonna make a space. Boy, I don't know if my fucking shirt just brushed the fucking 2 liter. I go to put it behind there. I see a fucking 2 liter drop out the corner of my eye. I fucking try to switch over and grab it, and boom, and it pops and goes flying across the fucking store. Like it shoot like a rocket shoots across the fucking store, spraying soda all over the fucking store. And I literally just sit there. There's a customer at the end of the aisle just staring at me, and I just go just like this. And the customer, I'm thinking he's gonna like run over, try to help me. He just looks at me, turns around, and goes to fucking pay for his shit. And I'm just standing there like, bro, like I didn't even like I didn't even have to do this last store. I was like, fuck it, let me just get these last couple hours in. Let me just get some overtime. I went to go do this store, and it absolutely pissed me off. Absolutely pissed. Like shit like that just makes me just want to just, let me not say end it all, but it's just like, man, it be fucking pissing me off. I try not to let it get to me, but shit, like when it just happens over and over again, a fucking 20 ounce today just popped in my face, and the fucking soda just literally start fucking spraying in my face, and I'm just like, bro, holy shit, man. Like shit like that just it be getting to me, man. It be getting to me, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is.
I definitely could not do your job. Between being enticed at all the fat shit in the corner stores.
No, that does get me. That does get me sometimes.
First bottle that pops on me, I'm quitting.
I would have quit after fucking day 2 at that point then. Because it happened right away. It happens all the time with the fucking like monsters and the 2 liters. It happens all the fucking time. And the fucking whoever like builds the fucking pallets, because like I'm sure you know what a pallet is, and they have all like the 12 packs, whatever, 20 ounces, all stacked on top of each other. They be stacking it like fucking jackasses, like absolute fucking jackasses. So I go to cut the fucking plastic with my fucking box cutter, and everything starts fucking falling over. I got 12 packs just exploding, 20 ounces exploding, bro. There just be some days where it just, man, it just makes me want to just go and sit in my car and just not want to go back into the stores, but again, it is what it is. It happens. So I just, collect myself, and get back to it.
My favorite thing at work is when I'm listening to a podcast, whether it's NOTB or the Breadbasket or whatever fuck it might be.
I gotta tune in for a Breadbasket episode, man. I gotta see what they're talking about on there.
Nothing. Literally nothing.
Okay.
But I text you. I said, I don't need something about them killing me or whatever.
Yeah.
But they started talking about their fucking sex life.
Yeah.
And Pete goes, I know way too much about your sex life because Missionary Mills, bro. How are your homies giving you that nickname?
Yeah.
I'm sitting there in the middle of the hangar dying. And everybody just looking at me like, how did we hire this dude with 56 chromosomes? I don't understand.
No, I'm glad I work by myself because it definitely be like that for me sometimes as well. Like, fuck. Damn. I completely forgot what the situation was. But it was NOTB as well, and they just had me fucking dying laughing. Like, thank God I'm in that cooler by myself, because God forbid one of the workers walk in and just see me putting up some fucking Coke cans just dying to myself. Because I'd be in there fucking dying laughing too. I'm right with you.
I'm all good. I checked in. Herlin said I'm.
Oh my God. That day, thank God I was on break and sitting in my car because I was crying laughing. I was crying laughing that day, bro. He is hilarious, bro. I love D Mills.
Yeah, he's the best.
Football? Let's do it.
Hurley's high five.
We're starting with Hurley's high five? Let's do it.
I gotta talk about Thursday Night Football.
I was so down to talk about Hurley's. I just start with Hurley's high five. I was so down. We can talk about Thursday Night Football though. I'm sure Plug would love us too.
All right, let's speed run it though. Garrett Wilson goes on IR. The final score is what, 27-14?
Yeah. My fantasy football. Oh, I'd like to fantasy football. So Morgan, I get the notification. Garrett Wilson going on IR, whatever. Morgan gonna text me like he gonna send me the fucking screenshot. I go, Morgan, I got fucking noties on. I don't need you to send it to me. I fucking know. He's like, yeah, your season's over, buddy. Your season's cooked. And I'm looking at my team like, yeah, he ain't lying. My season might be over. There were two guys I couldn't afford losing. It was him and Christian McCaffrey. So my season might. What are you shaking on? What are we shaking on?
Make a deal live on the pod.
What's the deal?
Lad McConkey. Quinshon Judkins.
I'm willing to move off of CMC to bolster my roster, but not for Lad McConkey and Quinshon Judkins. I was trying to make some shake with Morgan, but Morgan, listen to this. Morgan goes, I'm not trading with you because he doesn't want to help my roster. He knows Garrett Wilson's hurt, so he's just not trading with me so my roster stay fucking weak. But listen to this. Commish. Morgan needs to get a fucking penalty. His best player's got to be benched. I go, Morgan, what if I slip you 50 CMC and I think it was Stephon Diggs for Breece Hall and Drake London? No, I said 20 at first. He's like, nah, 28 enough. So I said 50. And he was like, oh shit, we can talk. So Commish, get on his fucking ass, bench his best player this week because Morgan is fucking colluding. So who knows? Somebody might have came to Morgan with an offer early in the season. We got to check all the trades he's done. It could have been some money involved. Because he just showed me. So, Commish, I want to let you know that Morgan is fucking cheating, and you do with that as you will. Fuck you, Morgan. That's what you fucking get for talking shit about my team and sending me that fucking Garrett Wilson fucking IR tweet, bitch. Sorry.
For anybody that's in the league, Rico Dowdle, $50. You got it. Got a deal.
Look at our commissioner. Our fucking commissioner. But the trade, I know the trade deadline is soon. So I was trying to make a move. I was trying to talk to Morgan like seriously about trying to do something. I think somebody sent me a trade that I meant to send a counter offer to earlier, but I wasn't like I just got sidetracked. I think it was Devin. I'd have to look at it. I don't remember what it was, but yeah, I'm gonna try to stop Christian McCaffrey before the deadline because
for Lad McConkey and Quinshon Judkins.
We'll get back to you. We'll get back to you on that one. I was looking at Lad when Devin had him. I was trying to make I tried a couple times to make trades with Devin for Lad McConkey because I really needed a receiver, but yeah, I'm gonna try to shop. What was the trade? It was Travion and who else did you give for? I know he got DK and Travion. What did you give? Or what did he give? Sorry, what did he give?
Lad.
Oh, it was just Lad. See, I would have done the same thing if I were you. I would have sold high on Travion, but then Travion went and had 32 points. So I was like, then I was looking at it like, shit, is this what Travion's just gonna do now every week?
Because he probably takes that deal if it's Quinshon too.
Probably, because I put in an offer for Lad too, because Devin said he wanted a running back and a receiver. So I put in an offer too, and then I looked and saw you guys made the deal. I don't think you made a bad deal, because honestly, like I said, I would have done the same thing and sold high on Travion, because I'm like, oh, he's not gonna do this, every week. He's not gonna do this again. But like I said, then I saw Thursday Night Football, and now seeing that game, it's like, oh, fuck. This might just be what Travion starts. He might just turn up towards the end of the season. So I still wouldn't say it's a bad deal for you, because I know you still have some running back depth. You still have Javonte, you still have James Cook, and you still have Rico Dowdle and Quinshon Judkins. So I think you'll be fine. But I mean, just giving it to Devin, like just helping Devin, I guess, is a bad thing, but it really doesn't hurt you in the long run. I don't think it's a bad deal. And DK really wasn't doing much of anything.
And Joe blew the fuck out of me, because I sent the Lad deal and Devin accepted it, but I had sent Travion and Keon Coleman for Michael Pittman first. And like 12 hours later, Joe was like, "Oh man, I would have done that. I was at work." Blah.
Joe has been complaining his ass off in this league. He was texting our group chat earlier. He was like, "I just know Smallz was up to something when he made this schedule, when he made this Mickey Mouse schedule." I was like, Joe, Smallz doesn't make the schedule. You just play everybody in the league, then it just repeats itself. You just go back to the start of the cycle. So he definitely thinks you're out doing something, like just to collude the league and give yourself some wins or something.
Yo, there's 8 teams that make the playoffs. If you're in that
not
bottom
one,
four,
right. There's 8 teams. I thought it was gonna be 6. I thought it was gonna be 6 and the first 2 seeds get a bye. But it's 8 teams. If you don't make it when there's 8 teams, it's like I just don't know what to tell you. And I saw you clinch the playoff spot, because I saw the check next to your name. I was like, don't tell me dude fucking clinched the playoff spot. I seen that and it fucking pissed me off, because I know he gonna be fucking talking shit. But I'm sitting at 7-3. I don't know if a win this week will clinch it, but I definitely 2 more wins will clinch it. So I'm just trying to, just figure out my seeding, and I got to see what everybody else is looking like underneath me, so I want to face the right person, because I don't want to somehow get matched with an ISO in round 1. You know what I mean? I don't want to get matched with a Morgan in round 1. I just got to figure it out. So I might just rest my players in the last week of the season just to get some seeding, like how they be doing in the NBA. Fuck it, we're resting everybody so we can be the 4 seed instead of the 3
get down to 8.
Get down to 8. Get down to 8.
Get down to 8. Yeah.
We gonna turn into the fucking We Believe Warriors on your stupid ass if I get down to 8. We gonna whoop your fucking ass. We gonna whoop your fucking ass if I get down to 8. We already beat you earlier in the season. You don't want to see me again. You might want to fucking see me again. My team is fucking all fucked up, man. My team is all fucked.
I want to see you, Devin, Morgan.
No, Morgan's a team I don't want to see.
Suge.
Morgan, I do not want to.
Devin,
oh shit.
Darko.
Shit. I think
it fucking matter.
I think as of right now, I'm gonna finish in the top 4, so I probably won't see Kevin. I obviously won't see you, and I don't think I definitely won't see you, because I'm not gonna drop to 8th. Obviously, I'm not gonna see Kevin because I'm not gonna drop that far. Knock on wood. I could see ISO maybe, but like I'm probably gonna face one of like Joe, Suge, Dark, or Devin, or Morgan. We'll see. Only one I really don't want to face is Morgan.
We're on the Thursday Night Football segment, right? This is your team. Congratulations on the 11-year, $925 million contract extension.
Yes. Yeah. Congrats, plug. I was telling Smallz before we started recording, I would never sign a deal that long, but when I can understand when you have Drake May at quarterback, I'd probably sign a 20-year deal if I had Drake May at quarterback, but congrats.
I think that they kind of gypped you a little bit on the money. Mm-hmm. Only 925. Sure. Probably could have gotten more.
For sure. I know you were interested in coming to the Bay, so it's like I'm glad they gave you your money, because I know you wasn't.
No, don't.
Must have been a different plug. It must have been a different plug.
Yeah, that was KOT4Q plug.
Oh shit! My fault.
No way you're the worst team in the league again next season, plug. There's no fucking
no.
way.
Hey, no, real shit, dead ass. That facts, plug. You know, last season it will whatever, it happens. It happens. You know, somebody's got to be last. This season you come back and it's like, I mean, I can't say shit. He beat me. He beat me. But it's like this season you come back and you're bad again. But last year I wasn't really paying much attention to him. But this year he did have some super unlucky things happen to him this year. So it's like, okay. But next year, if you come back and you're bad again, it's like, I can't call it unlucky 3 times in a row, Plug. So, Plug, I'm expecting you to be a playoff team next year. I'm not hoping for it. I'm expecting it. And next year, fuck around, be only 6 playoff teams. And I'm still expecting you in there, Plug. Because we can't be being... It's one thing to be out the playoffs, but last place, toilet bowl fucking winner every year, that just can't happen, Plug. It just can't happen. You're better than that, man.
Back to Thursday Night Football. This is the first week we get to see Adonai Mitchell. The second week of John Mechie, but first week he really does anything. John Mechie scores a touchdown. Shout out to him out of...
Let's continue. Let's continue.
Heisman receiver.
He's a... Oh.
He's not.
Oh. Heisman receiver.
The last Heisman receiver went to...
The last Heisman receiver, Devontae Smith? Yeah? So Alabama?
Yeah. John Mechie scores a touchdown. Shouts out to him. Adonai Mitchell. What a...
together, right? Him, Ruggs, and... No? Am I tripping?
Yeah.
They were... Okay. Because they had the picture together, right? Like on... Was that them?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't know.
Sorry.
Adonai Mitchell, phenomenal route runner, dog. Gets open with...
There go Alexa.
That's not even the Alexa next to me. That's the one in the... Off. That's the one in my bathroom. Why is she talking in there?
Thursday Night Football.
Sorry. How do you get open with ease and not be able to catch the ball?
Yeah. It was bad. Like I texted you during the one where you didn't see it. Justin had that really nice pass to him down the field, and I was like, "Damn, Christian Gonzalez so good." They showed the replay, and boy, that ball was on the fucking money. Justin gave him a beautiful ball over the shoulder, and he just couldn't come down with it. But then there was that one where Justin missed him on. Justin threw him like a back shoulder where he was wide open, like on like kind of like a wheel up the right sideline, and Justin missed them. But yeah, there was that one across the field where he just went like straight through it, like literally right through his hands. So yeah, it wasn't a great performance from him on Thursday. Not at all.
Justin Fields.
Yep.
He's one of my favorite Ohio State football players of all time. You know, you put that Ohio State jersey on, immediately gets a little boost in the heart of Brady.
A little.
He didn't just put the jersey on. He might be my second favorite Buckeye, my third favorite Buckeye of all time. I don't know for sure. I'd have to think about it, but he's up there for sure. I don't know if I can pretend to care about this offense anymore, man. I have wasted so much time this season watching the New York Jets. I think it's finally time for them to get pushed to the back burner on a Sunday. To them to get pushed to the side with the Saints. I can't torture myself no more. There's nothing. There's no redeemable quality. Sure, you can watch for Breece Hall. He ain't even going to be there next year. So what the fuck we watching him for? The Patriots are undefeated this season with Christian Gonzalez.
They're 9-2, bro. That's fucking crazy.
And you gave up on them. That's
we don't do that. You agreed. No. You agreed that we came in too high on the fucking Patriots. Then we were both fucking mellowed down, and we should have stayed high. We were there early. We thought we were there too early. It's like, no, we're too early. Let's go back home. Boy, we should have fucking stayed there. We should have fucking stayed. Because now we look like everybody else trying to rush into the
English.
We look like everybody else trying to rush in and hop on the boat. When we were on the boat early, we jumped off the fucking boat, and now we're trying to jump back on. Go ahead.
Who is the New England Patriots wide receiver 1?
Stephon Diggs.
I've been on this boat.
Heard. Then I've been on this boat too. I never left. Congrats, Plug, man. It must be nice. I wanted to ask you, if you're starting a franchise today, how many, like, the factor in age and all that too, how many guys are you taking over Drake May? Because it's like, yeah, Patrick Mahomes is there. Obviously, Patrick Mahomes is better, but Pat's already 30. You know what I mean?
So you got to think about guys like Spencer Rattler.
Okay.
You got to think about.
All right, let's move on. Like, bro.
Not many though, because I'm taking Drake over Jaden. I'm taking Drake over Caleb.
For sure.
Taking Drake over Cam.
Cam Ward. I was like, Cam. Yeah, for sure. I wasn't even thinking those guys. Like, I wasn't even starting with that.
I was thinking young guys because around Drake's age.
For sure.
I'm probably still taking Josh, Pat, and Lamar.
Yeah, I agree.
But
it might stop there. I was thinking about Joe Burrow, but it's like, if I'm factoring in everything, it's like injuries. It's like, I might just take Drake May. And that's why I stopped that too. I think those are the only three guys. I still think Joe Burrow's better today than Drake May. But it's like, if I had to start a franchise and I needed a quarterback and those top three guys are gone, my guy's Drake. I'm taking Drake May. And that's so fucking crazy to say that. And it's not like where we had it with Jaden Daniels or CJ Stroud a couple of years ago. Those guys were in their rookie year. So it's like, this might just be a flash in the pan. He's starting out the gates hot. But this is Drake's second year. It's not like he's a rookie doing this. He had that first year already under Gerard Mayo, and now he had that second year leap. So it's like, this seems a lot more real.
Hell,
it seems a lot more real than when CJ or Jaden had their amazing years. So I think there's only those three guys that I'm for sure taking over Drake. I think Drake is in that number 4 for me.
You think he's a clone of Tom Brady?
Clone of Tom Brady? What do you mean by that?
Did you see that shit where Tom said he gave like his DNA to a North Carolina hospital like 23 years ago?
I saw he cloned his dog or something like that.
That shit is so weird.
Bro, like ESPN sent a fucking notey out for that shit. During the trade deadline too. I was like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Why do I care that Tom Brady has a clone of his fucking dog?
One, you shouldn't have enough money to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Two, why would you want to do that?
Yeah, why would you want? I don't know. Because it's not like that dog's gonna come. Exactly. Because say your dog passed away, it's like, I'm gonna bring him back. It's not like this new dog just fucking like remembers you and all the times you had together. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know.
He's saying that like you sitting down for freaking dinner with them, reminiscing.
Right. Exactly. It's a whole new fucking dog.
Stephon Diggs is still elite.
Hell
Matt
yeah.
Collins. I haven't been a Matt Collins guy most of the season.
We know
most
Plug
of his
is.
career. I don't know Plug is. Actually.
I heard Matt Collins was a big reason why Plug signed that contract. He had a clause in there like Matt Collins has to be here, or else I'm not signing that. That's what the report said. He can let you know if that's true or not, but that's what the report said.
Them reporters need to get their brains checked. I'm pretty sure Matt Collins had like life threats from Plug.
No, I think that was a different Plug. I think like this Plug. I think like that's what you said. That was KRT for a Plug.
Was that the?
It was D Mills Plug. Oh, it was D Mills Plug. Okay. D Mills Plug. That sounds like some shit D Mills Plug would say. I don't really fuck with that guy.
But I don't. I haven't been much of a Matt Collins shirt, but him walking in with just a plain white tee with all his writing and shit over it about mental health, that was cool to me. And then he fucking balls in this game. So.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
TreVeyon Henderson. 3 touchdowns. If Ramondre Stevenson ever sees this football field again, Mike Vrabel might need this shit slapped out of him.
And boy, he gonna knock the fuck out of you.
I didn't say by me.
Okay. Yeah, shouts out to the Patriots, man. I can't even question their schedule or anything. The Patriots are completely legit, complete contenders in the AFC. It's like if you told me they beat any other team than the Chiefs, I wouldn't be surprised. Like in the playoffs, if you told me they beat if they beat Buffalo, if they beat Baltimore, if they beat whoever. You're right. Baltimore's not gonna make the playoffs. If they beat any other team but the Chiefs, I would not be surprised at this point. Let's move on.
Let's move on.
All right. No. Fuck that. Actually, back to Justin. Morgan and I were texting during the game, and it's like, bro, like Morgan was like, I would have made that throw to the one where he missed AD Mitchell and he hit him on like some back shoulder when AD was running wide open up the right sideline. I was like, yeah, you know,
it don't matter. You would have dropped it.
You probably fucking would have. We all probably fucking would have made that throw. And he was like, we be calling Tua top 100, but you call Justin top 30. And I was like, you know what, Morgan, that's a good point. Justin is top fucking 70. We can't call him top 30 nothing. We can't call him top 30. And I walked into my brother's room yesterday at the start of Thursday Night Football. He goes, man, I feel bad for Justin Fields. And then for a second, I was like, yeah. But I was like, why? Why do you feel bad for him? He's just not good. He's just not good. You know, I can understand because at first when I thought about it, I was like, yeah, you know, the story, you know, the things he says is the pressure. It's like, man, he really wants it. But then, like, it hit me. That all happened. Like, that all went through my head in like a matter of like 2 seconds. Because right after he said that, I was like, what the fuck? Why do you feel bad for him? It's not like he like just lost out on his job or something or anything like that. He's just not good. It's not like there was some fucking crazy injury. He was like an all-pro, got injured, and now he's just not the guy anymore, like Carson Wentz or something. He was just not good. So I was like, why the fuck do you feel bad for the guy? And he couldn't give me an answer. I was like, Justin, you know, I rock with you. I always root for everybody. I'm rooting for you, Justin. I hope you can become a fucking franchise Pro Bowler, all-pro quarterback one day. But that day just doesn't happen to be November 14, 2025. You know, so maybe it can happen one day, but that day is not today. He gets
drafted to a fucking dumpster fire, a baby diaper, piece of fucking garbage-ass franchise. They don't even try to build around the dude.
Mm-hmm.
They tear him down mentally.
Mm-hmm.
They slander his name.
Uh-huh.
No matter how good he looks over there, it doesn't matter.
Uh-huh.
They finally give up on him because they get the number 1 overall pick.
Uh-huh.
Not saying they were wrong for that. He goes to Pittsburgh, finally gets some of that confidence back. He's looking good, and they give up on him for Russell fucking Wilson. You see how that ends up working out. Dumbass fucking Mike Tomlin, I hope you get fired, bitch. And then he gets to fucking the Jets.
Boy, don't talk shit about Justin. You see how Smallz is fucking talking. Damn. Go ahead.
And outside of Garrett Wilson, who the fuck he's supposed to throw the ball to?
Well, you know, this was the same team you had fucking on the doorstep of the playoffs.
Yeah, it was.
So it's like we can't, you know, say we had them almost in the playoffs. Now we're using that.
It's okay. They were never going to be a fucking playoff team. That was some bias. But I thought they could at least look decent. All you gotta do is fucking quadruple team Garrett, and he's throwing it to Allen Lazard in fucking 2025. Allen Lazard getting DMPs now. He's throwing to Josh Reynolds, who I think you could fucking guard this year. Nah, let's not go too far.
Yeah, all right. Hey, okay. All right, bro. Let's fucking move on.
And they get Adonai Mitchell, and the motherfucker can't catch a ball.
We said we were going to breeze through Thursday Night Football.
Fire your fucking offensive coordinator. Dude's a jackass.
Done? Got it all at your system?
It's your segment. Go ahead.
I'm just trying to make sure you got all that all your Justin shit out. All right. On to one of the people's segments. The Week 11 edition of the Hurley's High Five. Week 11 at 11/11, by the way. Make a wish. Hurley's High Five, Week 11.
I wish Justin Fields gets another chance. Man, fuck that. He's not bad.
He's not bad. I texted this to Morgan. There are probably 40 quarterbacks I'm taking over Justin Fields right now. 40.
Oh, you're wrong. You're fucking wrong.
And you know, Hurley's High Five for Week 11.
Morgan gonna text me and said, "Hey, Smallz, your guy might just be bad." I didn't even respond to his ass.
Good shit, Morgan. Now for the third time, Hurley's High Five for Week 11. As you guys know, the Hurley's High Five are the 5 things, storylines, players, teams that I'm looking forward to the most. Again, it is my list. Emphasis on my list this week. My list. Coming in at number 5, we got a couple of teams that I felt like this has been a storyline that I've had the past couple of weeks on the Hurley's High Five. Two teams that need a win here. We got a team that we all thought was Super Bowl contenders 4 weeks into the seasons. Yep. We started off, 4-0, then had a loss to the Patriots, and then they haven't looked the same since. I think they're sitting at 6-3 now. I think it is 6-3. 1 sec. Yeah, 6-3. Both teams 6-3. The Bucks and the... What is that? Is that D'Angelo Russell? That's a 25 points, 35 points.
Yeah.
For D'Lo, man, D'Lo used to be my favorite player, man. I wish in hindsight, I wish they never broke up that fucking Nets team. But it's like they made the right fucking decision. Obviously, it's Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. But that Nets team was so much fucking fun. Jared Dudley dancing on the fucking bench. I will never forget that Kings game where they came back. D'Lo fucking spazzed in that fourth quarter. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson was fucking hooping his ass off. That team was so much fucking fun, man. But back to football. Back to football. The Bucks and the Bills are at number 5. Both teams need a win here. The Bills are fucking reeling. The Patriots look like they're gonna cruise to that division win, sitting at 9-2 now. And now you're really not playing for the division if you're the Bills. You're kind of just playing for seeding in the conference. I guess you're playing just for the 5 seed at this point. But you just don't want to have to see, Indianapolis Colts, a Patriots, or anything like that in the playoffs if you're the Bills. And you can't fall to 6-4 after you were 4-0. I think you were. That's just a terrible look if you're the Bills. And for the Bucks, I mean, it really doesn't matter because you're probably not going to get caught by anybody in your division. But I mean, we all thought you guys could be contenders this year and compete and beat anybody on any given week in the NFC. But you guys are just super hurt. Bucky's out again. What's going on with Bucky? One report, he's walking without any problems. He's looking good, walking around while they're practicing. Next day, he's out. I don't know what's going on with Bucky Irvin. I hope he heals up soon, but that's a number 5. At number 4, this would make
some 49er shit with Bucky, bro.
No, for real. At number 4, this one may seem low. I have the Lions and the Eagles here. I think this has potential to be a really good game, but I wouldn't be surprised with the Eagles here. It's just another man game. The Eagles just haven't seemed to have been able to put up, really fun games that I've been interested in watching. But the Lions, on the other hand, we have Jahmyr Gibbs, who's been balling out this season. Dan Campbell taking over play calling duties, looked pretty good last week. So I'm interested to see what happens here. The Lions are only sitting at, I think, like 6-3. They lose this game, they're 6-4, and that division is wide open for every single team to take advantage of at that point if the Lions lose. On to number 3. This one isn't so much about the game, but really about... Go ahead.
I'm looking through these games trying to figure out, predict in my head who you're going to have because the Bucks Bills being that low surprised me a lot. And I know the one game with the MVP in it is going to be pretty high. And I just clocked that we got a new starting quarterback this week, so I'm assuming he's going to be on there. So go ahead.
Whoa, let's not fucking predict the fucking Hurley's High Five, Let's just let it play out. Let's not fucking place parlays on what's gonna be at number 1 or 2. Let's not place bets. We'll get there when we get there. At number 3, I have not so much about the game, but I'm interested to see how this quarterback looks against quality competition. You're laughing. You think this is who you think it is, but it's not. This is Bo Nix. Bo Nix, you're playing against the Kansas City Chiefs. No. Again, listen. Bo Nix, your team is sitting at 8-2. And most people think you're contenders. Everybody thought coming into the season, you guys are going to be damn good. You have one of the best defenses in the league. Maybe one of the best pass rushes ever. Literally ever. And you've been abysmal this season. Bo Nix, you're playing against the Chiefs this week. This is really a gauge, a meter. We really get to see, are the Broncos going to be legit here? Can Bo Nix put up a good game when it matters the most? Or is he going to be bad for 3 quarters, then turn it on in the 4th? Or is he just going to be bad the entire game and it's going to be a fucking 20-7 game or something like that? Because we know that defense is going to pull up pull their end of the weight. Is Bo Nix going to be able to do the same? We'll see. Sitting at number 2, you mentioned it earlier, the MVP. I have the Seahawks and the Seattle. Hey!
No.
I was about to say Seattle. Hey. Again, what is this? This is Hurley's High Five. This is my high five. It's not Smallz' high five. Again, let's not predict what's going to be at 1. Let's just stay in the present. We're at number 2 right now. Anything I said before doesn't even matter. So Bucks Bills could still be number 1 because that doesn't even matter anymore. That's out the way. We're just on number 2 right now. We're just thinking about number 2. We're just thinking about number 2. Seahawks versus Rams. Battle of the NFC West. 2 elite teams, probably maybe the 2 best teams in the conference. The Seahawks, I think, are the best team in the league right now. You have Matthew Stafford, who's the MVP, Sam Darnold, who's been playing amazing, but Sam Darnold's numbers are a bit skewed because it's like, after halftime, dude just doesn't even have to fucking play anymore because they just been whooping ass. So his numbers may not look as great as others, but Sam Darnold is balling his ass off. It looked like they got their running game going. Yep, it looked like they got their running game going last week. But like I said, Matthew Stafford and the Rams have been amazing. Matthew Stafford is the MVP up until this point. Puka Nacua is back. Devontae Adams should be playing. So this is probably going to be one of the better games of the season. Like I said, a battle for the NFC West. Really, this gives the winner of this game an edge on the rest of the division. Not number 1. This is Hurley's high five. We got a guy. We're talking about a guy who's been out of action since week 4 of the NFL season.
Bogus, bro.
Week
I was
4.
I was thinking Jameis.
Jameis was an honorable mention. I have Jameis written down right here. He was an honorable mention. Come back. We have a guy who's been out of action since week 4 of the NFL season, and my God, I've been thinking about this, no bullshit, all day. And I know y'all may make fun of me because he's not the best quarterback in the league. He damn sure ain't. But I've been thinking all day, like, man, I cannot wait to watch him play football on Sunday. Brock Purdy, I missed you. And you are sitting at number 1 on the Hurley's high five for week 11. Brock Purdy, welcome back. Ricky Pearsall, welcome back. I am excited to watch Brock Purdy play on Sunday. And Brock Purdy, the pressure is on. You may have more pressure on you than you had in the fucking Super Bowl, than any playoff game you've ever played in your life. Because Brock Purdy, if you come out and play like shit on Sunday, it's more than just me missing him. Because Brock Purdy, if you come out and play like shit on Sunday, the whole world is going to be asking for Mac Jones. The stadium might be asking for Mac Jones. So Brock Purdy, we need you to come out on Sunday and absolutely deal. You're in your home state. You're in Arizona. Brock Purdy, we need you to fucking ball. So that is Hurley's high five for week 11. You already talked about Jameis. He was an honorable mention. I thought about putting him on the list, but I was like, I just don't know if I can drop anybody out of the 5 to put Jameis in. I'm excited to see Jameis, but I was thinking about it when I was driving because I had this all done. Like I had it yesterday because I thought we were going yesterday. So I was like, okay, I have Jameis, but I was thinking about it when I was driving today. I was like, fuck. Do I squeeze Jameis in? And I was gonna put Jameis slash Brian Dable, but I just ended up putting like Brian Dable being gone. But I just ended up putting Jameis. But I was like, I can't take anybody off the list. So Brock Purdy, you're sitting at number 1. A recap of Hurley's high five this week. Smallz isn't too happy, but again, it's Hurley's high five. At number 5, we got the Bucks versus the Bills. At number 4, we got the Lions versus the Eagles. At number 3, we got Bo Nix specifically versus the Chiefs. At number 2, we have Seahawks versus Rams, battle of the NFC West. And at number 1, we got my boy making his long-awaited return, Brock Purdy. Welcome back. One of my better lists this season, if you ask me.
If I'm sat down
it's Hurley's high five.
if I'm told, Smallz, you got to sit on this couch and you cannot move. You get to put one thing on that television. You either can watch every single Brock Purdy possession or an elephant take a shit. Boy, I'm going to be staring at a sphincter.
It's Hurley's high five. It's Hurley's high five. You know? It's my high five. It's what I am most intrigued to watch.
It's what I'm intrigued to watch top 100 then, dude.
That is some bullshit. But again, it's Hurley's high five and Brock Purdy sitting at number 1, and that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is.
Number 1 on that field and number 1 in your heart.
Brock Purdy, I absolutely love you, man. Come out and ball, man, please. Because Brock Purdy,
Shout out Joe Kingman.
Brock Purdy, if you come out and be shit on Sunday, I might be part of the crew asking for Mac Jones.
10.
So Brock Purdy, man.
We want 10. We want 10.
Just know if I hear that fucking chant, I'm gonna be crying. I'm gonna be fucking crying. Brock, man, let's do it.
You're gonna be getting a voice memo.
Let's get into the preview.
First game of the week, 9:30 in the morning in Madrid, which, of course, you know where Madrid is, right?
Madrid, that's Spain, no? No, it's not.
It is. 9:30 in the morning, we have Marcus Mariota facing off against top 100. And let me just say, at 9:30 in the morning, that bag gonna be real comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I wake up before 9:30, I'm gonna realize it's only the Dolphins and probably just go back to sleep.
I'll probably, if I wake up, I will be up, but I'll still be laid in bed. I'll probably just put the game on my phone and just roll back over and just be listening to it or something.
Listening to it. Okay, bro.
Literally just listening to it.
Yeah, okay. They could have picked literally any other game this week to be at 9 o'clock in the morning, and I would have had at least a little bit of interest. This one's not one of them. The Commanders haven't been very good against running backs this season.
Mm-hmm.
And Devon Achane's not the guy I would want to go against after the week he just had. But if the Dolphins move to 4-7 this week, 4-7, not too bad.
And this, you talked about,
they might make a little push.
You talked about the Commanders' run D. The Commanders' fucking pass defense hasn't been great either. They're giving up a passer rating of 112.7. So I wouldn't be surprised if top 100 has another good game this week. And I am rolling with the Dolphins in this game. You talked about Devon Achane. I think Tua is going to look good in this game. And the Commanders are just way too beat up. No Terry. What did I say?
Who's going to look good?
Tua? The top 100. Top 100 is going to look good in this game. Top 100 is going to look good in this game.
Is that how they pronounce it?
I get them mixed up. No, that's a completely different guy. The Commanders are just beat up. You obviously no Jaden Daniels, no Terry. Deron Payne is fucking suspended for the game or whatever. Yeah, I just think the Commanders just don't have enough to be able to stop, which sounds crazy, to be able to stop the Dolphins offense. I think the Dolphins offense is going to put up quite a bit of points here, and Marcus Mariota is just not going to be able to keep up.
I think we could turn and hand the ball off to Morgan, and he might run for 100 yards against the Commanders this week.
Probably. So would I.
Well, you know you're not running back there. You know you at tight end. Get your ass on the line.
You're right, man. Fucking move on. We both got Dolphins?
Yeah, pretty easily.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Joe. Sorry, dog.
Start looking towards the draft, Joe.
Start looking towards the draft, Joe. Probably towards linebackers, Bobby Wagner.
Mm-hmm. We'll be seeing you.
Hashtag Wash King.
Absolutely.
Speaking of basketball, the Heat lost back-to-back games.
I was asking my friends about going to a Heat game today. My friend sang she sang the national anthem at the Heat game. I think it was yesterday or the day before. I went to high school with her. Her name's Caitlin. I don't know if you probably didn't even see the national anthem. I don't know if they showed it on TV, but yeah, she sang that national anthem. So I'm thinking about going. Yeah, I'm thinking about, because she does it for the Marlins and shit too. So I'm thinking about going to one of these games here soon. That's up to the Heat though.
I had a friend singing that national anthem at the Columbus Crew playoff game.
The who?
It's MLS. I know you're not a soccer guy, but
okay, yeah, I had no clue who that was. But okay, cool. That's cool.
Moving on to the pre-mentioned Jameis Winston. The Green Bay Packers go into New York to play the Giants. We mentioned Brian Dable being fired last week. We get to see Mike Kafka, Kifka, how the fuck you say his name, with his first game, and he moves to Jameis because Jackson Dart has a concussion and Russell Wilson
is bad.
Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson is the guy that they benched Justin Fields for.
Who's also bad.
I think this is a.
You think this is a? Did you freeze or?
No, I didn't freeze.
You think this is a what were you said?
I think this is a trap game for the
Yep.
Packers. I think the
Yep.
Packers are going to
Yep.
win. I
Yep.
picked the Packers, but if they end up losing, I'm not surprised.
Not surprised. That's exactly what I was going to say. I'm picking the Packers, but if Jameis goes out there and has 3 touchdowns, a couple of interceptions, 300 yards, or something like that, and the Giants pull off a last-second win, would not be surprised at all. The Packers have looked susceptible all season. They've played down their competition all season, so I would not be surprised if Jameis goes into this game and wins. But I'm picking the Packers.
Yeah, absolutely. Jeff Hafley, the defensive coordinator for the Packers, is getting a lot of love lately. I think he has a lot of family in the Giants area, and he's a good coordinator. So if he ends up with this Giants job, I wouldn't be surprised at all. And Bill Belichick pretty much told people to stop asking him about an NFL job, which I don't understand why the fuck they're still doing anyways. He went to North Carolina for a reason, and he looks like a let's not disrespect the legend, but you already mentioned the Packers have been disappointing on pretty much both sides of the ball, in my opinion. So
yeah,
we'll see how this goes for them. Moving
on.
The Packers cannot fall to last in their division this week, but
boy, if they lose this game, man, because everybody's right there. Like, everybody's right there. Everybody has a chance. We obviously don't expect the Vikings or Bears to finish first, but they're still alive. They're all there. So if the Packers lose this game, it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough. Here we go. Let me guess. You think the Vikings have a chance to get first? Like,
I didn't even say that. I was just thinking.
Your face told me it.
No, I was just thinking. I have a bad thinking face.
No. Not at all.
Waiting all day for Davis Mills.
I was like, are we already at Sunday Night Football? I will not be waiting all day for no fucking Davis Mills.
Davis Mills gets another start for the Houston Texans as they go into Tennessee, and I love the idea of starting him. Even if CJ was 75%, it's the Tennessee Titans. Why rush him back, even if it's a slight rush? Let CJ get fully healthy against this putrid-ass, bogus-ass team. You never know what version of the Texans offense you're getting, though, whether you got CJ or not.
Maybe with Davis,
however,
we getting a good version.
Don't ever say bad things towards you.
You're right. Sorry.
I feel bad for the Tennessee Titans having to go against this defense. This just feels like a crime.
Yeah, Davis Mills doesn't have to do much of anything in this game. The Texans defense will cover most of it, but I still expect Davis Mills, who I've liked for a while now, to be serviceable in this game, more than serviceable in this game. He showed himself that he can play pretty good football last week against the Jaguars. So I expect him to continue that and play well enough to get the win here against the Titans. Texans, man. Sneaky, they're still going to be in the playoff hunt towards the end of the season.
They're going to. No, there'd be some jackass shit to say. You got the Texans too, though. Pretty easily.
I got the Texans pretty easily.
So that's pretty easy pick after pretty easy pick after pretty easy pick to start the week.
I think we're gonna be a little different on these next couple of games, though.
The Carolina Panthers at 5-5 go in division to Atlanta to play the 3-6 Atlanta Falcons.
And I'm telling you right now, I'm rolling with the Atlanta Falcons. If there's a unit I trust more, it's Bijan Robinson and that crew. I trust them a bit more than I do even though Michael Penn. Neither quarterback has been very good this season. The Panthers have been winning, but Bryce Young really hasn't done much of anything. But I mean, he hasn't been god-awful enough to where they just, are winning in spite of him, but he's just kind of been there. But Michael Penix, on the other hand, has had, I would say, bad games. He's had a couple of bad games here where it's just looked like, damn, Michael Penix, what the fuck is going on? But you have two susceptible run defenses, and if I'm looking at two run defenses that can be, taken advantage of a bit, I'm going to lean towards the side that has Bijan Robinson and Tyler Algier. And then you talk about the Falcons' pass defense. That's where they kind of shine. And I just don't know if I can, trust Bryce Young to be able to put up a good to even great performance up against the Falcons defense. So I don't think Michael Penix will be great in this game, but I don't think you'll have to, because I don't think on the other side Bryce Young will be doing much of anything, and that's no slight to him. I just think he's playing against a tough defense that won't allow him to, and I think this will be a good game for both running backs. But in the end, like I said, I'm taking Bijan Robinson.
Bet of the week.
Let's do it.
Put that 20 ball back on it.
Another 20. Let's do it. We can bet on the next game too, because I know we're different on the next game.
An in-division game, coming off a few stinkers for Bryce Young. I think this is a must-win for the Carolina Panthers, not only for their playoff push that they want to make, which would be cool for them because they've been asked for so long, but
for their
Bryce
psyche.
needs to prove that he's their future. For their psyche too, but I think this is a big end of the season for Bryce Young. He had some games where he looked good. He had some games where he was just on the field. Unfortunately for Bryce Young, the Falcons have the 29th best run defense in the entire league. 29th. And you mentioned that both teams are bad. So when both teams are bad at stopping the run, I'm going to take the running back who has been better so far this season, Rico Dowdle.
That's fair.
Which is crazy to say. I mean, it's not Bijan's fault. He just gets to play 2 snaps, and then Tyler Algier comes in for 17. But, like, Rico Dowdle might have another crazy fantasy football game. If the Falcons want to turn the corner, though, I think it has to start this game. I think 3-7 and 4-6 are worlds of a difference.
For sure.
I think Raheem Morris gets fired after this season.
He's definitely on the hot seat. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens at all. But you talked about like Bryce and like him having to play well towards the end of the stretch of this season to like solidify that he's this guy. I think Michael Penix is the same way. I wouldn't be surprised if both quarterbacks end poorly to end the season poorly, and then we see in this next draft that both these teams end up taking a guy, even if it's not in the first round, it ends up being a second or a third round or a fourth round guy, and then maybe Bryce and Penix. Maybe if Bryce and Penix are their guys coming into next season, but after a couple of weeks, we start hearing like, hey, we got this guy on the bench, maybe we start to make a change here or something like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if either team takes a quarterback here. So both quarterbacks need to, tighten it up to end this season. They can't be playing the way they've been playing.
Raheem Morris was listing Darnell Mooney day to day, and then it comes out that he probably has a broken collarbone.
Guess whose fantasy
How was
team
that
he's
day
on?
today?
Guess whose fantasy team he's on?
I don't need to fucking guess because he beat me, dickhead.
and that's gonna happen again when we see. No, I actually won't see you in the playoffs because I'll be in the Super Bowl. I'll be in the Super Bowl and you'll be doing whatever else.
Well, when I collect my $600 at the end of the season.
Okay, it's not $600. It's a piece of the $600. You don't just take it. It's not winner take all. I think it's $450, $100,
$450.
Yeah, $450, $150. I think it's something like that, or maybe it is $400 of $150, and I don't fucking know. Something like that.
$450, $100. Third place gets their money back.
He gets their money back, yeah. And I was talking to the guys about this a couple weeks ago. It's like, man, like I collected all that money. It's like, even if I fucking win, I don't feel like I gain anything. That money's been with me so long. It's like that money's been fucking spent already, realistically. Like, so it's like I don't even feel like I gain anything if I end up winning the league. It feels like I'm just losing shit, just handing out this fucking money at the end, man. But next year I'm not the fucking money collector next year. I'm not, because I don't even feel like I'm gonna be winning shit. At the end of the day, regardless, it feels like I'm losing, because even if I win the league, I still got to give out another $200 to second and third place, and then if I lose, I'm just giving out $600. So I'm not being the money guy next.
Be prepared, brother. Be prepared.
Fucking move on. I
collect money next year. It's coming to me anyway.
All right, bro, move on, man. Move on. You said that number 1 seed, that fucking Mickey Mouse ass 1 seed, man. Bears Vikings.
Mickey Mouse ass.
Bears Vikings.
I've beaten everybody.
Except
Morgan be saying that shit. I beat him by 30.
Except
you beat me on some Mickey Mouse ass shit. So if you want to talk Mickey Mouse, let's talk Mickey Mouse.
Okay, I've had one Mickey Mouse game. Your entire season is Mickey Mouse. Bears Vikings, Bears Vikings, Bears Vikings, Bears Vikings, Bears Vikings.
The Bears are 6-3.
Mm-hmm.
The Vikings are 4-5. In my opinion, the best division in football. Complete division. I think the NFC West is up there. But the NFC West also has the Cardinals.
Team you thought that was gonna be better than the Niners, yeah.
Well, that would have been if Kyler didn't get hurt, but that's not here nor there.
You're right.
The Vikings defense was phenomenal last season. Absolutely beautiful. The fall off from this season has not been pretty. The Bears have one of, if not the best rushing offense in the entire league.
Mm-hmm.
We got a hydrogen bomb versus a coughing baby. And unfortunately, the Vikings are going to have to start figuring things out sooner rather than later. And I don't think that sooner's coming this week.
Wow.
I think my favorite team is going to go out on this football field and lose to DeAndre Swift.
This might be the first time you've picked against the Ravens or Vikings this season. No bullshit. Except for when they played each other. That might be the first time. Look at you, man. James, man, I love this. I also got the Bears in this game for the exact same reasons you said. It's like you're reading off my fucking paper. Caleb has been solid these past couple of weeks. He's shown that he can be clutch. But like I said, my main point in this game was the Vikings. The Vikings run defense has not been great. They're 20th in EPA per carry allowed. Like I said, and the Bears are third since week 5. DeAndre Swift, like you said, is probably going to have a hell of a game in this game. And I just don't think JJ or 9, whichever version of himself we get on Sunday, is going to be good enough to beat the Bears. But the Bears defense does scare me a bit. So if there is a defense JJ may be able to look good against, I wouldn't be surprised if it's the Bears this Sunday. But I just don't see it happening because I think this run game for the Bears that's came along these past few weeks is just going to dominate in this game. And Caleb probably won't have to do much of anything. But if he does have to, he's shown that over the past couple weeks that he can and is willing to, especially with his legs as well. Give me the Bears. The Bears.
We painting our nails for you, 18. I never stop believing, 18.
That's KB. Oh yeah.
You're funny. I'm excited to see the D-Mills quote for the Vikings. Norman Powell had 38-9. We lost.
I didn't write down my Bears pick. I wrote down all my teams, and I didn't write down Bears. I was looking for.
Bears. Guess you took the Vikings.
I for damn sure didn't write Vikings. I just skipped past this game, I guess.
Jalen Johnson's practice window got open, by the way. Yeah. So if he comes back, this Bears defense gets even better. The Chargers go into Jacksonville and play the Jaguars. And for a team that started off very good, the Jaguars just don't entice me at all, man. Especially if Brian Thomas Jr. going to be out. I always want to say Brian Robinson. If Brian Thomas Jr., BTJ going to be out again, it's just, I'm not intrigued. I love Jacoby Myers. I like Travis Etienne a lot, but I'm not a Jaguars fan. And without Joe Alt, the Chargers are a completely different offense, but I don't think it's going to come back to haunt them that much against.
You're reading my fucking paper this week, man. Every fucking game, it's like you're saying that literally our first thing I've written down, injuries won't matter. The Chargers are have been super beat up, but that shit won't matter against the Jags this week. It really won't. Like, the Jags are just bad. The Jags, since week 7, are allowing 33.3 points per game and have given up 11 touchdown passes. And we talked about Trevor Lawrence these past couple of weeks. I want to read you off some numbers. T-Law this season, 79.5 passer rating. That's second lowest among quarterbacks with 125 pass attempts or more. He's bottom 10 in completion percentage at 59.5. He's averaging 6.3 yards per carry, and his touchdown to interception ratio is 10-7. Trevor Lawrence, man, it's not even time. It's past that time, man. You're running late. You're running late, dog. We gonna need you to fucking wake up, or else
he's just like me for real.
I'm just gonna fucking give it up, Trevor, man. It probably won't happen in this game, but eventually we're gonna need you to wake up because your second year looked like, oh shit, here we go. You're a Pro Bowler, you know. It looked like here we go. We see the Trevor that we saw in college. Yeah. We blamed it on Urban Meyer. Then you got Doug Peterson look great. Then you regress back. Now you got Liam Cohen, and now it's, you know, you're looking like one of the worst versions of yourself. Get it together, Trevor. But give me the Chargers easily in this.
One of the best rivals in football at the collegiate level was Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields.
Now look at them.
One of them's still really good. The other one needs to cut his hair. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
You think Justin needs to cut his hair? I like Justin's hair.
So you just admitted that Trevor Lawrence is really good.
Really good compared to Justin, yeah.
Compared to fucking 13 too, yeah. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers go into Buffalo. Both 6-3, both coming off a really bad loss. Nah, Tampa's loss wasn't bad, but 30-13 for Buffalo, really bad. Two teams with good records. They're both still 6-3, but the world is starting to turn on them a little bit, souring people's minds a little bit. A win would do a lot, kind of get you a little notch under your belt, and with a team that has Josh Allen, it's kind of hard to pick against them. But that's exactly what I'm gonna do because the other team has Baker Mayfield and Emeka Egbuka. Give me the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Man, you would have had me because I don't know when I did these notes, but I had Bucky should be back because again Bucky was all signs are pointing towards Bucky's looking good. He's walking again. He's looking looking good. He's not he wasn't on the injury report at first. There was no injury designation for him. It's like okay, Bucky's back. But you have a Bills defense who's like bottom of the league against the run. So I'm like, I had the Bucks at first, and I'm like, Bucky's back. Bucky's gonna eat against this defense. But man, no Bucky. Bills coming off of a terrible loss to the Dolphins. Bills at home. Hard to see them losing back-to-back games, especially since it was such a bad game last week for them. I just see Josh Allen bouncing back and not allowing them to lose this game. Give me the Bills to win this game. If the Bucks had Bucky, maybe I lean towards picking them. But maybe Sean Tucker will give him a good game. Maybe Rashad White will give him a good game. But I just don't see this happening. Give me the Bills to win this game. But both of these teams, regardless of outcome, are pretenders. I'm not buying into either of these teams. I think the Bucks are just too hurt. And I think teams like the Rams, I think teams like the Rams and the Seahawks, who I didn't think were going to be above the Bucks and like where in the pecking order how I had it before the season, I think have leapfrogged them and then some. So I think the Bucks are just on the outside looking in of that upper echelon of teams. Like I just don't see them beating the Rams or Seahawks. Like I used to say the Bucks are like any given Sunday they're beating any of these teams. I don't know if they're beating the Rams or Seahawks any given Sunday. I really don't. Maybe the Eagles because you get a different version of the Eagles every week, so maybe. But like
Packers.
Packers. I just don't realistically see them beating one of those top teams. And the Bills, I think I think Josh Allen, not that he's reverted back to himself, but he's just turned the ball over way too much for my liking in these past couple of games. We've been saying it for years now that they just need a guy ever since Stephon Diggs left. That run defense is putrid. And if you're the Bills and you match up against the fucking Patriots and how Travion Henderson's been looking, you match up against the Ravens, how with Derrick Henry can be and Lamar Jackson, I just don't see a world where you beat the fucking where you beat those teams. Or I didn't even the Colts. If you match up with the Colts and you're the Buffalo Bills, Jonathan Taylor might rush for 400 yards on you. I just don't see it happening. So I think both of these teams are pretenders in my eyes.
It'd be a bad game for Jonathan Taylor.
Right. So give me the Bills in this game. I don't see them losing back to back after that terrible loss to the Dolphins.
Next 1 week from today, or 1 week from yesterday, whenever we're recording, and we talk about the Indianapolis Colts, I need you to hit his touchdown dance. So you got 6 or 7 days to learn it. Figure out that choreography.
I got you. I'll hit it. I got you.
Swear.
I'll shake on it. If he scores, which he probably will, when he scores, I got us next episode.
No. 1 week. Well, no, they don't play this week.
Oh, okay. So the next time he scores, or you just want it next episode when we do the preview?
Next preview.
Okay. I got you. And
he's gonna score.
Next preview, and then every time he scores, I'll do it. And after going forward, every time he scores, I'll do it in the review episode. And if he scores 3 times, I'm just gonna do it 3 times randomly throughout the show. You're gonna be going on about the fucking Packers for all I care. I'm just gonna stand up and start fucking dancing. I got you.
You're gonna be sick of doing that shit.
I definitely will. Now he don't score another touchdown for the rest of the game. Rest of the season, I fucking jinx him. I'm never doing the dance. But I got you. That's not a problem. I'll hit the dance next week and every touchdown he scores for the rest of the season.
He'd be floating and shit. Rodney just gonna hear clang, clang, clang in your room.
I got you. I'm gonna learn it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
I got the Buccaneers. You got the Bills though.
I got the Bills. This first one we disagree on. Oh, you took the Panthers, right?
I took the Panthers. Okay. And I took the Panthers.
Yeah.
It's the only 2 disagreements so far. The next game I have 1 bullet point. 1.
I hate Aaron
One bullet.
Rodgers. I know that's probably what it is. I don't like Aaron
The
Rodgers.
Cincinnati Bengals go into Pittsburgh to play the Steelers, coming off just a few weeks ago a 2-point win where they beat the Steelers in the old manathon, in the coffee drink-a-thon, in the wheelchair move-a-thon,
Mm-hmm.
in the a lot of people call it the Unk Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
You got any to throw out there?
No, I think you covered them all. You're all good.
The Bengals suck. That was my sentence. The Bengals suck.
You're taking the Steelers?
Yep.
I'm rolling with the Bengals. I think the Bengals are gonna get the best of the Steelers.
I hope so.
Of the Steelers twice, for sure. Obviously, yeah. I think the Bengals are gonna get the best of the Steelers twice this season. We saw Aaron Rodgers have one of his worst performances of his career last week against who was it? The Chargers. Yeah, he looked terrible. Obviously, it's not a great defense you're playing at by any means. So Aaron Rodgers has the possibility to look good. Not even a good defense, not a mediocre defense, not a bad defense. Fucking piss poor Pee-wee level football.
There
defense.
we
go. So Aaron Rodgers.
Is that what you said?
Pee-wee.
Oh, Pee-wee.
So Aaron
Pee-wee just getting slandered for no reason.
So Aaron Rodgers has the potential to look good in this game. I wouldn't be surprised. And the Steelers defense has 10 sacks in the last 2. So maybe they'll get after Joe Flacco. But I just don't know. I don't trust the Steelers defense this season. Obviously don't trust Cincy's, but I think, Cincy's coming off a bye, and I expect Joe Flacco in that offense to be even more of a rhythm, and I expect them to get this win.
Well, you're wrong.
All right.
Move it. Oh my fucking God.
It's going to be quick. It's going to be quick. Not much to talk about here.
The San Francisco 49ers going to Arizona to play the Cardinals. Our first 4:05 p.m. game. I think that before you get into your fucking bitch ass propaganda, let me talk about the Cardinals for a second.
And the Niners. You can talk about us too.
I think that if I flew to Arizona right now and tried out, I could probably make the Arizona Cardinals wide receiver room for this week. Who the fuck is Jacoby throwing it to this week? Because it comes out that Marvin Harrison got his appendix surgery.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, he was my best receiver in my 8-man league. So now I'm down another player.
Damn.
I traded BTJ for Ramondre Stevenson a few weeks ago because I didn't have any running backs. And now Mondre fucking
They're both
benched.
out. They're both out. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Mondre's benched. Damn. Just give up on the season, man. Don't even say you're
I'm about to drop everybody so I stop cursing people. I think that the Cardinals lose this game pretty handedly. Amari DiMercado, I think, should handle the ball much more than what he is, but we'll see. Jonathan Gannon, count your days.
Nothing to say about us?
A big Christian McCaffrey fan. I think that against this Cardinals defense, he should look really good. Juwan Jennings, I'm super disappointed in him this season, but he's playing with a lot of injuries, so I understand there. I love George Kittle. George Kittle, come on the pod. A lifetime Little Caesars deal for the both of us would be great. We'll both end up being 300 pounds again, so shouts out to you.
You said George Kittle come on the pod. I'm gonna add him on Twitter right now. I know he's active on Twitter. I'm gonna be like, George Kittle, come on our podcast.
I don't think he's gonna respond.
I see him responding to people all the time. George Kittle, where's he at? At George Kittle. George Kittle. It's terrible podcasting. Sorry.
Yeah, that's really bad podcasting. But it's better than talking about dude. They benched number 10 for number 13, which is about the worst mistake they could ever fucking make. Robert Saleh. Who did y'all play last week? Y'all played
the Rams. They fucking whooped their ass.
Rams. And they put belts ass. Yeah, and Robert Saleh looked like shit. So Robert Saleh needs a bounce back game. But unfortunately for him, something that's not bouncing back is that hair. Because boy, is he shiny up top.
All right, bro. Enough. Dude fucking just going in on Robert Saleh for no reason. Like you said, number 13 is back. Number 10 got benched from Mac Jones. We thank you and salute you for your efforts this season. You were more than good. You were phenomenal for us. We appreciate you. But you talked about it. Number 1 and number 13 are back. Ricky Pearsall's back. So I expect this past game to look very good this week against a Cardinals team who is not very. Yeah,
Golly, man,
Ricky's like
slow
a.
down, bro. Be a
I
bitch.
was thinking the same thing. It is a coincidence that Ricky's been out all these weeks. We didn't know what the injury was, and now all of a sudden Brock Purdy's back and Ricky's back too. So I did as well think it was a little weird, but hey, it is what it is. Brock and Ricky back this week, so I expect our offense to look a lot better, and hopefully we can actually put up some points now. Because Mac Jones was great, but our offense still wasn't putting up many points. We weren't averaging many points, and like you said with CMC, I hope he I hope he can, get going in the run game as well. I don't got much to say here, but I expect the Niners to win by a good margin. We got a fucking very easy. If we can go 4-0 in this stretch, we got the fucking Cardinals, Panthers, Browns, Titans. If we can go 4-0 in this stretch, this is huge for our season right here. This is our biggest 4-game stretch of the season right here.
Y'all should easily go 3-1.
I mean, even 3-1, I'm not mad at all. We walk out of this 9-5. And we're right there to get a spot in the playoffs. I'm not mad at that at all.
I was gonna say I hope that McCaffrey doesn't score a touchdown this week, so that your fantasy team struggles. But you're playing slippery dippery do. So I mean, McCaffrey, go out there and score 6.
Why is everybody rooting against me in the fucking fan? Like, what did I do? What did I do?
I'm rooting against you. I'm rooting against ISO. I'm rooting against Devin.
But not rooting against the guy in second place. That's fucking crazy.
But I like Kevin.
So we're just you do not like me?
I like Kevin.
Okay, let's fucking move on. Let's move on, bro. I just don't get why Morgan doesn't want to see me win. You don't. ISO doesn't. It's like Devin. Like, what did I do to this league? I wasn't in there just fucking talking shit or anything.
Do you want to see me win?
It's not like I know I don't want to see you win, but it's like it's different. It's like obviously I want to win, but it's like everybody's just fucking shitting on me.
So you're not rooting for Devin this week against me?
No, I mean I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck who wins there, because I will worry about beating teams when I. Well,
yeah, because I'm playing Devin, and Devin's the reincarnation of the devil. But like, if I was playing anybody else, you would be rooting for the other person.
Heard. No, because I'm not worried about getting the 1 seed. I'm fine. As long I will do the beating when I get into the playoffs. Nobody has to beat anybody for me. I'll do that myself.
I really love Devin, and then he was like, "Yeah, I love Bo Nix," and it was like, "Damn, all that love I have for Devin."
Let's not. We'll get to Bo Nix in a couple of games. Let's get to the game of the week.
Dude is fucking garbage.
He is.
Game of the week.
Game of the week.
Maybe game of the year.
Game of the year.
The Seattle Seahawks go into Los Angeles to play SoFi and to play the MVP. And to steal the fucking MVP. Sam Darnold is snatching that chain. And Seattle walks out of this motherfucking stadium with a win.
Wow. I mean, I don't hate the pick. But I'm going with the guy that's playing the best football out of any quarterback right now. I'm rolling with the Rams. I'm rolling with Matthew Stafford. No, I'm not putting 20 on this game. This one's too much of a, I just can't. I'm not confident on either side. It's 51 to 49% how confident I am. But give me the Rams in this game. The Rams have been playing some amazing football. I don't have anything bad to say about the Seahawks. I'm really just going to talk up the Rams. Matthew Stafford's been playing amazing. You got both those receivers out there. Him and Devontae Adams have found some connection in the red zone. Devontae Adams has been an amazing red zone target for him. I think Devontae leads the league in touchdowns this season and touchdown receptions this season. We know what Puka can do. They looks like they got something going with Blake Corum getting some more touches over the past couple of weeks. He looks solid. Kyron Williams fucking had a decent game against us. And we know what their defense is. So I expect the Rams to win this game and maybe not have Sam Darnold looking bad, but I think they will do a better job than anyone else has done this season at holding Sam Darnold and that offense in check. I wouldn't be surprised if this is one of the it probably won't be a bad game because he'll probably still have over 100 receiving yards, but one of the lesser games we've seen from JSN this season. He'll still find a way to get his, but I don't think he'll be a game-changing factor like he has been this entirety of the season.
Yeah, I think the complete opposite. I think he's the reason they win.
Then I can't be mad at you for that. But I'm just going to take the guy, like I said, that's playing the best football right now. Give me Matthew Stafford and the Rams to pull out a close one. Give me the Rams 26-23.
There's a lot of looking in the mirrors in this game. You got an elite quarterback versus an elite quarterback. You got a bad running back room.
I'm not giving Sam the elite title yet. Sam's been great, but the elite is I'm only giving that to like 5 guys. You can't be handing out elites to 10 guys.
So you got Lamar, you got Josh, you got Pat, you got Matt, and you got Sam, and you got Drake May. So 6 guys.
Nah, Sam's not getting that elite title. But continue.
You got a shitty running back room on both sides. You got a top 5 receiver on both sides.
Yeah.
You got an elite offensive mind at head coach versus an elite defensive mind at head coach. You got 2 amazing defenses. Do you know if Ernest Jones is playing?
I don't think he's playing.
I don't think so either. He'd be a game changer, though. I got the Seahawks. I think that Sam Darnold skyrockets in the MVP race.
I know.
This game.
Ernest Jones is back. He's back, yeah.
Game changer. Hopefully he's not forcing it, though, because they're playing the Rams. But
yeah, I just don't think the Seahawks will replicate what they did on the ground against the Cardinals. I just don't think they'll look that good. I expect the running back room to go somewhat back to what it's been the entirety of the season. I don't expect anywhere near the level of play that they had last week. I think the Rams defense will sell out to stop Sam Darnold, and I just don't think that running back room will be able to get it done.
George Holani is better than Zach Charbonnet.
Maybe even better than K9 too. Or K3.
Yeah, he might be better than K3 as well, man.
Moving on.
Shout out to all our K3 fans out there.
Shout out. You know who you are, you individual.
Yeah, we got one big K3 fan on here. I don't know if we have more than him, but
I don't even know if many people know who K3 are. I think there's only one guy who knows who K3 is. Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Moving on to
Freeze.
The best quarterback.
I thought you fucking froze. You were just Go ahead. To the what?
I think the second best quarterback of all time versus the second worst quarterback of all time.
Sure. We'll go with it. We'll go with that.
The Kansas City Chiefs go into Denver to Mile High to play the Broncos. An absolute must-win game for the Kansas City. They need to take that 7th seed.
The Kansas City. Don't do that. Don't be on that mic shit. Don't say the Kansas City. We're not doing that. We're not. I'm nipping that in the bud right away. That's the first time I ever heard you say that. Don't let it happen again. I hate that the OKC, the Boston. I hate that shit. Absolutely not. Now go ahead.
And while the Denver does have one of the best defenses of all time,
oh shit!
I think the game extremely hard on the Chiefs. I froze.
Yeah, you're good.
I froze. Am I back?
Yeah.
I'm back. And we back. Sorry. The Broncos have one of the best defenses of all. Stop giggling.
Sorry.
Ain't shit funny. You need to lock that shit and throw it in the river. And then go get that shit back and bring it back because shit is funny. The Broncos defense will make sure this shit. Wow, I just talked too fast for my brain to compute what I was trying to get out. The Broncos defense will make shit too hard. Will make shit hard. Attempt 4 at this sentence. The Broncos defense will make shit hard for the Kansas City Chiefs offense because the Chiefs are going into this game without my good buddy. Without him, I don't know how good this Chiefs offense could really be. But Rashee Rice has been phenomenal this season. I know not having Pacheco is going to make this game hard. Maybe Brashard Smith can do some stuff with Kareem Hunt taking all the touchdowns, but I am taking the Chiefs because when you got a potato at quarterback on one side and the second greatest of all time on the other, it is hard to pick against the second greatest of all time.
For sure. I'm rolling with the Chiefs as well in this game, and I want to say pretty easily. And that may sound harsh because, like you said, it's one of the best defenses we've seen in a while. One of the best defensive lines ever, one of the best pass rushers ever. But Bo Nix, man, he's just not been good at all this season. He has not been good, and I cannot trust him to be good against Steve Spagnuolo and this Chiefs defense. I will not. I will not pick Bo Nix to be good in this game. I will not pick Bo Nix to win this game. Give me the Chiefs, and the Broncos, as long as Bo Nix is their quarterback, are not serious contenders. So yeah, their record may say 8-2, but let me not say it's the fakest 8-2, but this is one of the least scariest 8-2s I've seen in a while since the fucking Steelers were 11-0 that one season and got booted in the first round by Baker and the Browns. I don't think this means much of anything that they're 8-2. Bo Nix just has to play a lot better. He's been fucking pulling shit out of his ass and somehow winning games, but I think that stops here, and I think the Chiefs just win this game pretty easily. Give me the Chiefs.
Hello, this is Brady from the Enjoy Press. I
okay. Hey,
I've tuned
congrats,
into a couple
by the
episodes.
way.
No, stop.
Okay.
I've tuned into a couple episodes of their Hose and Small show, and I think that the one guy on there was extremely negative of, and I know you're tapped in, I know you're involved in that whole organization.
Of course.
But the one guy on there was pretty negative on Bo Nix constantly on that show. Would you consider that one of his better quarterback evaluations since the show started?
No, because I remember Bo Nix playing well last season, and then this guy started turning the page. He was like, I've hated on Bo Nix for so long, but damn, he's playing good. Damn, he's good. So I wouldn't say it was one of his better evaluations because he kind of leaned off of it a bit. And, Bo Nix is still just a second-year quarterback, so I would still say there's plenty of time to turn that around. I mean, as of right now, I think it's neutral. It's not a right or a wrong thing, so I think it's just kind of, whatever. We'll see how that goes towards the end of the season, but no, I wouldn't say it was one of his better evaluations or anything like that, no.
But was he more so of, damn, he's good, or is it just, damn, he's been playing good recently? And also, what was his stance on this guy coming into the season? Because I remember coming into this season as well, he was pretty negative towards him, even though the rest of the
study this guy. You know this guy pretty well, huh? You guys must be fucking good buddies. But yeah, he was pretty low on this guy, and he was pretty low on this guy coming into the league.
His good buddy is the running back for the Chiefs, actually. So.
Oh, sorry. But yeah, he was low on this guy for a while. He was low on him coming into the league. Didn't like him coming out of Oregon. And, so I guess it would steer more in the direction of more that he's, damn, this guy stinks. So, I guess maybe if you want to chalk that up as a win for him, sure. If that's how you want to chalk it up, but that's just not how I view things.
Sure. And I think this guy was the same guy that told you forever.
No more questions. No more questions, guys. No more questions.
Yep. It's my fault. Moving on.
Quick one. Browns.
Moving on. The Detroit Lions going. The Ravens going to Cleveland to put belt to ass. Lamar finally gets his team back to 500. Seeing him pop on the injury report and fucking Rappaport tweets out another Lamar watch.
Yeah.
Why are you
I clicked on that note immediately. I was like, what's going on? I was like, what is going on now? But like, yeah, Lamar Jackson was out yesterday. He's out again today. But then they got the report he's good to go. John Harbaugh isn't worried, and yeah.
I think Stefanski loses his job.
You are reading my fucking paper today. Stefanski's job, boy, that seat, he can't even sit in that fucking seat anymore. That's how fucking hot it is. He cannot sit in that. Where the fuck is Shedeur Sanders? Enough. Dylan Gabriel should not finish this game. He should be starting this game, but he for damn sure shouldn't fucking finish this game because I know he's going to go in there looking like hot fucking garbage. The Ravens about to beat the Browns fucking 45-0. That the Browns are some shit. Dylan Gabriel has been some shit. Kevin Stefanski, even though I like him, I think he's a damn good coach. He's got to go he's got to go somewhere else. He's going to get kicked to the fucking curb, and he damn near fucking deserves it. Because what is going on at this point? What is going on? How can you be so hard-headed last year with the entire Jameis situation and not playing him earlier enough? You just kept going with Deshaun Watson. Then this year, you're just Dylan Gabriel. Like, what are we doing? Go ahead. Front row. Go ahead.
Brady from the Waffle Wire. Just wondering. I was. A while back, I think a few weeks ago, maybe. I think I talked to you about this one guy evaluating Bo Nix coming into his career.
Oh yes,
that same guy. on the Hurls and Smallz show. I think it was Smallz of the two.
You must love this show.
Big fan, yeah. He was really low on Dylan Gabriel and tried to tell the world that the dude is fucking a 3-pack of ass. Would you like to say that this guy was cooking with that take?
I wouldn't say he was cooking because I think most of the world saw this. And before you raise your hand again and say, well, his co-host Herlins, I know where you're going. I know where you're going and said, oh no, this guy's pretty good. I think sometimes Herlins just likes to fool around a bit. Oregon quarterback. I think he's an Oregon guy. He's an Oregon guy, so he's like just to mess around a little bit. Oh,
Oklahoma guy too.
Oklahoma guy. So he's just like, oh, he loves the Oregon, quarterback. So he's just gonna say anything about him. He's just gonna say, oh, he's a great quarterback. He's gonna say things that probably aren't true, but just because I know the Smallz guy on there is really biased. So every now and then Hurlis' biases will show. So oh, you don't get the bias from Smallz when you watch. You don't get those.
No, I think he's just a completely fair analyst.
Okay. Heard. We all have our opinions. Some wrong, but we all have our opinions. No more questions, guys.
Oregon.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Finish your statement.
Oregon's quarterback this season is
Dante Moore.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
And Oregon's coach is.
Moving on.
What about Indiana's coach?
That's cheating. Yeah, that's cheating. That's cheating. It's like the initials are. Is it CK or the initials CK?
It's CC, but yeah.
CC. It's like Kit. Is it Corey?
No.
It's like kidding.
Samuel. Same name as blank Samuel in the NFL. Plays with Josh Allen.
Curtis.
But without the is.
Kurt. Caring. Kurt.
Oh, brother.
Kurt kidding. His last name has T's in it, right?
Yeah, 2 of them.
And it has an ing in it, no? No?
Close. It has an IGN in it. It's Kurt Signetti.
Kurt Signetti. Okay. I'm remembering Kurt Signetti.
So you're gonna remember Kurt Signetti, Indiana, and Dan Lanning, Oregon.
Dan Lanning. Kurt Signetti. All right.
And then next week, if you remember both of them, we'll add a third guy.
All right. Okay, heard. Dan Lanning, Kurt Signetti. Not forgetting.
Bro, you're not serious with that shit. Mosa.
Cause we're waiting all day for a Sunday night. Not even gonna ask how I sounded because I know I cut off the entirety of Sunday, so let's just get into the game.
Yeah, all I got from night was nah. I don't know what came after that but it could have been a lot of different words.
Let's get into this game.
The Detroit Lions go to Philadelphia and hopefully put belt to fucking ass because Nick Sirianni, that shit you did last week, boy, I would love to see you lose this game. Despise what I saw from the Eagles and Sirianni against the Packers. Man, I was cooking when I wrote that down.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's exactly how I feel.
Did you also write down Nick Sirianni a jackass? Because he was cooking again.
No, but I think I wrote that last week, so I didn't want to write it again.
Okay, fair.
The Lions have been cruising, and I don't think that there's an iceberg coming anytime soon. I think that Dan Campbell taking over play calling kind of put another rejuvenation of life into them. I don't think Kelvin Shepard sticks around with this defense very long. I think that whether he goes the college route or whether he becomes a head coach somewhere in the NFL, I think that he's just damn good at his job, and he'll upgrade soon. I got the Lions. I got Jahmyr Gibbs. I got David Montgomery. I got Aiden Hutchinson. I got Brian Branch. I got Terrion Arnold. I got Jameson Williams. I got Amon-Ra St. Brown. I got Sam Laporta. I meant to mention when we talked about the Chargers and the Jaguars game, which was a long time ago, but thinking of Sam Laporta made me think of this. Did you know
Sam Laporta out this week, by the way?
Sam Laporta's out this week?
Yeah. I think it's neck or back, one of the two.
I don't got Sam Laporta this week, but that means I got Brock Wright. Is that his name?
Yeah.
The Jaguars have a tight end on their roster by the name of Patrick Herbert.
Okay.
Younger brother of Justin Herbert.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I didn't know that either.
That's cool. Patrick Herbert, come on the show. Then we get your brother, and we're
Patrick
off from
Herbert,
there.
come on the show, but give us like a month advance that you're coming so I can study your ass.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure.
I don't know
sure.
now one thing.
Because if you come on
I learned
tomorrow,
of your existence today.
All the questions gonna be about his brother if he were to come on tomorrow. Justin's pretty good, isn't he? Like, how's he doing? What's Justin's training like? What does Justin like to eat? All the questions will be about Justin.
Your name is Patrick Mahomes. You're in the depth of come on, bro. I got the lines.
I tossed and turned on this game. I didn't really know who to pick, but I also did end up going with the Lions. But I really want to go Eagles, but I'm just gonna stick with it. I wrote down Lions, so I'm gonna stick with the Lions in this game. Then I'm gonna stick with the Lions. I'm gonna stick with the Lions in this game, but I expect the Eagles to get
drafted Saquon.
I expect the Eagles to get AJ Brown the ball a lot in this game after all that fucking Twitch shit he was doing, all that fucking talking he was doing. I expect them to make it part of the game plan to get him heavily involved in this game. But what I've seen from the Lions and what they've been able to do to teams and how they've throttled some teams this season, and coming off of the game that they just had last week where Jahmyr Gibbs was amazing, one offensive player of the week, I expect them to continue a lot of that in this week.
And I expect Williams was amazing.
And I expect them the Lions to win this game. The Eagles have just been too up and down for me this season, and I just don't know. I think they sell out for Saquon Barkley, and I just don't know. Jalen Hurts has been a bit iffy this season, so I just don't know if he's gonna be able to put up a big enough game here to keep up with the Lions. So give me Detroit.
Shout out to AJ Brown though, right? Because he said that shit on that Twitch stream, and then the very next day I get a report saying AJ Brown will not apologize. And usually something like that happens, and it's like, oh. Shouts out to him, bro. Stand on that shit.
I know better than that. That's something that should have stayed in the locker room. He said, "Fuck that. I ain't apologizing." I respect it.
Moving on, Cowboys.
Give me the Cowboys.
The Dallas Cowboys go into Vegas to play the Raiders on Monday Night Football. Expect an episode on Tuesday because there's no reason for us to watch this bitch ass game, so we can film on Monday if you want to.
Yeah, I'm down.
DeMarvion Overshawn and Siobhan Rebel should be back in this game. For Siobhan Rebel's first time of the season. Overshawn's as well, I think. Right? Yeah. It's gonna be a sad game to watch, though, especially with it being the only game of the day, being the Monday night game after the whole Marshawn Nealon situation. So, shouts out to the Cowboys. Prayers up to anybody in that locker room because that's a hard thing to get through, man.
Yeah. Absolutely, man. It's such a sad situation, man. We don't even got to get back into that and dampen the mood, but yeah. Absolutely, man. Prayers to the guys in the locker room. I saw Micah had a little tribute to him before his game last weekend. Shouts out to all the Cowboys and his
teams we will not be seeing this week. The Indianapolis Jonathan Taylors and the New Orleans Saints.
Gonna miss you, New Orleans.
I'm not going to miss you, New Orleans. And, bro, Chris Olave came out today and said that they've been working on a contract extension because he wants to stay in New Orleans the rest of his life. He bumped his head too many times, bro.
Sounds like everybody just wants to be in New Orleans for the rest of their fucking lives. I don't know what the fuck New Orleans got going down over there. The fucking food must be amazing. Fucking women must be amazing down there. I don't know what it is, but boy, get the fuck out of there, please.
Dyson Daniels told them bitches that place is that cursed.
Something's going on over there. But fantasy format?
See, typically at this point of the show, we would be getting into the small stock market.
But
unfortunately, we couldn't find any funding for the stock market this week, so we're gonna have to take a hiatus. I had names I wanted to put on here, but when nobody's investing anymore because you've had a 6-week down slant, and it looks like
I mean, last week started with Trevor Lawrence. It's like everybody damn near fucking pulled all their stocks out immediately.
It looks like a money laundering situation with the stock market, so we're taking the week off.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Fantasy format.
Fantasy format.
Last week, Smallz ended up winning by a couple of points. Our one of our closer weeks we've had this season. But
I whooped his ass.
I expect that to change this week. Do you know who went first last week?
Yeah, you did, bitch, because you took Lamar, bitch.
I'm a bitch. Spitting for Smallz, I guess, because I'm just a fucking bitch. You are landing on the AFC South.
AFC South. I'll just take Jonathan Taylor.
Okay. Enjoy.
I could go Nico Collins. I could go Nico Collins, or I could go. You said AFC South, right?
Yeah.
So I guess give me Nico Collins because I literally don't have any other options.
You do.
Name them. Give me a legit option
Oh,
other than Nico Collins.
a legit option? Never mind. You don't have any options.
Okay.
Spinning for myself, I am landing on the NFC East. So, Cowboys play on Monday night. We got the Eagles playing the Lions. NFC East. We got the Giants. They could take Jameis here. And where's the other Commanders? Don't want any Commanders right now, especially playing in where are they, Madrid. So last week I took Devontae Smith. Who are the Giants playing? Nah, I can't do it. I can't do it. I would take them to be fun, but nah. It's too wishy-washy. It could be a 403 touchdowns, or it could be a fucking 102 yards and 3 interceptions. So I said they were gonna make it the game plan to target him. I didn't take him last week. I took his counterpart last week, and I ended up making the right decision. This week I also think I'm making the right decision. Give me AJ Brown. AJ Brown. All right.
So instead of listening to the man, you're gonna do the exact opposite and actually pick him up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Both take receivers with our first round draft picks. You're getting the AFC North.
I hate fantasy 4-man.
I love fantasy 4-man. Absolutely love it.
So I can't go Lamar. That's why I said I hate fantasy 4-man.
Mm-hmm.
I can't go Dylan Gabriel because he has no talent at the quarterback position.
Mm-hmm. Flacco.
I could go. Don't disrespect me.
Yes,
could go. Who am I forgetting? Bengals. Let me get Mark Andrews.
Mark Andrews. Okay, I like that. I like that. He's came on as of late. Been a red zone threat, catching a few touchdowns.
No, he's came on the scene, not came on. That's what he was saying, guys.
Yeah, they had some confusion. I'm glad you cleared that up. I'm glad you cleared that up for them. I'm getting
come on her back in the video.
I'm getting the AFC East. So we got the Bills. I could take James Cook, Josh Allen. Patriots already played, Jets already played, and I'm a Dolphin. I mean, yeah, give me Devon Achane.
Devin. All right.
All right. I like my team so far. Nice little start, running back and wide receiver. I like to take tight ends a little earlier, but we'll be all right. Spinning for you, you're getting the.
You say that shit
every time.
Every week.
Time. It's like I never take the tight end early. Yeah, I like to take tight ends early. You got the NFC North.
NFC North. So I could go 9.
And that's a really good pick.
But double his talent, and that's what you get 18.
Man,
being in division, that's kind of a bar.
It is. And that's my fantasy quarterback. So if you take him, I'm gonna be rooting for him. I'm gonna be rooting for your guy to do well.
I could go top 15.
He ain't been top 15.
Or I could just take Jahmyr Gibbs.
Oh. 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 That's
the last time Jahmyr Gibbs can be used this season.
not a bad pick right there. Not a bad pick right there. Jahmyr Gibbs. All right. Spinning for myself. I need a quarterback and a tight end. I am landing on the NFC West. Interesting situation I am in. So the two best quarterbacks in the division.
You gotta do it.
The two best quarterbacks in the division play each other this weekend, Sam Darnold and Matthew Stafford. I'm probably not taking either of their tight ends. Now we go to Cardinals Niners. We got a quarterback in Brock Purdy who's making his return. And we also got a tight end in George Kittle, who's been back the past couple of weeks. Had a really good game last week. But I had him at number one in the Hurdy's High Five for a reason. The people want me to do it. Give me Brock Purdy at quarterback.
Yeah,
we're having fun, baby. We're having fun. Brock Purdy, welcome to the team, man. I know you're excited. It's an honor, Brock Purdy. I know, but the honor is all mine. The honor is all mine. Pleasure is all mine, Brock Purdy. Welcome to the roster, man. We got the AFC West and the NFC South left, and you are getting the NFC South for your quarterback.
NFC South is the division with Baker Mayfield.
Yep, I'm putting them in.
NFC South is the division with
your boy
Bryce Young.
Yep.
NFC South is the division with Tyler Shuck. And NFC South is the division with Michael Penix.
Kirk Cousins.
And I don't want to use Baker Mayfield for the last time of the season.
Oh.
But I took Bryce Young last week, so I have to because there's nobody else.
No, Michael Penix. Oh. Okay. All right. I already wrote in Baker. And then that leaves me with the AFC West for my tight end. So I could go Trav. I know Rondé Gatson is out. I could go Trav here. Evan Engram has been. I thought he'd be a lot more. He'd matter a lot more in this division. But I'm looking at Monday Night Football, and there's probably the best tight end in football right now. Give me one Brock Bowers. So my final team ended up being Brock Purdy, Devon Achane, AJ Brown, and Brock Bowers.
So not only does Brock Purdy not get to be the best quarterback in the fantasy format,
he doesn't even get to be the best Brock on his team. Don't even.
I know with Baker Mayfield, Jahmyr Gibbs, Nico Keelans, and Mark Andrews.
It's a pretty even week. This might be a solid week here. No, you got Brock Purdy, and don't even say it.
It definitely had a good chance if you wouldn't have picked AJ Brown and Brock Purdy.
I think this is gonna be a solid week here. I think we're gonna come down to the wire.
I think we put $200 on this week, right?
I think you should shut the hell up.
Okay, bro.
Is that all we got?
That's all I got.
Oh! Remember, guys, the episode we get 7 different people to comment within, because it could just take fucking 2 weeks and we get 7 people. We'll say before the recording of the next episode, 7 different people, and Smallz will bring small talk to the preview episodes. But you have to say something about the previews. You can't just make a random comment. So we have to know you were here. Make a comment.
We want small talk.
Yeah, comment just we want small talk, and you'll get it permanently. Just you got to do it this one time, and you'll get it permanently on the preview episodes. So that's all you guys got to do. Simple as that. But as far as that goes, that's all we got. Appreciate you guys watching and tuning into another episode of the Hurls and Small Show. We'll appreciate you guys watching as always, supporting as always. We'll see you guys for the review episode of Week 11 next week. Enjoy this weekend of football. Stay safe. Check out the Twitter, the TikTok, the Instagram. All links in the description. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Go Heat. Love y'all.